What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here today at Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach with our first 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint on the channel. This is the entry-level model, the starter point, the first trim level that you can get into for the Giulia models between this, the TI, which is the middle trim, luxury trim, and the Veloce, which is the sportier high-spec trim. Now, this Strimma model, that is a special edition that not necessarily one that is going to be all over the place. So I kind of count it, but I kind of don't. So here we are with one of the three main trim levels that we've seen in the previous model years. So since this is the first 2023 for the Sprint, I want to go over a few things because there's something that, a little bit disappointing, and then there's some price changes, and then there's some option change on a price as well. We'll go over all of that as far as the fuel economy, all that stuff too. But with that said, I kind of wanted to show off this to you guys because, anodized blue, we don't see this color too often on the channel. So to start off the 2023 model year with the Sprint and anodized blue, I wanted to show it off in one of its best flavors. So here we are. Let's check it out. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because when you subscribe, it helps grow the channel and I get more opportunities to get more beautiful Alfa Romeos like this 2023 Sprint behind me today. Now keep in mind, this car is not detailed yet, guys. I just took it straight from the back as these cars are coming in so I can get a hold of them before they are sold. I want to be able to show them off right away. So it looks good from afar, but when we get up close to a couple of things, you might notice some discrepancies as far as the cleanliness of this car. So again, just wanted to give you that disclaimer. Now let's talk about this Sprint, the entry-level spec, all right? A little bit pricier this year for the 2023 model year. Yes, it's went up in price. We'll go over that in the sticker. But with that said, the anodized blue paint has stayed the same price at $660. Now, this is one of two blues in 2023. As you guys remember, well, there was a battle between the blues in 2021, all right? And the ones that came out successful in 2022 were this, the anodized blue, and Masano blue. So these are the two blues for 2023. Now, you can see that this looks really good with the turbine wheels. That's also an option we'll go over in just a second. And with the entry-level Sprint model, well, you're gonna get black exhaust tips off of the top, all right? And you're gonna get a black Scudetto up front. You also have the sporty front fascia as well with the black piece right there in the front fascia on the front bumper, all right? So what you're used to there, the bi-xenon headlamps, elephant in the room, right? Well, they're changing. We saw the spy photos and they are coming and they will be introduced hopefully in November from what Alfa Romeo CEO had hinted to us. So we should see them hopefully with the new LEDs like you see in the Tonale SUV, and that should debut as a 2024 model, but will be revealed this year. So we will probably see it early summer next year with the new refreshed headlights. Now with that said, coming along the side, dark turbine wheels, 18 inches, all right? These are not standard because the aluminum is standard for the 2023 model year, but then you can get the dark turbine and it's gonna cost you a little bit. We'll talk about that in the sticker breakdown because it's a little bit more this year than it was last year. Now you also have your monochrome center cap right there in the middle, your silver caliper with the black Alfa Romeo script as well, and your Continental tires to start off. And that is for the Sprint model, all right? So, looks really good, all right? Looks like it's got a really nice low stance, which I really do like, all right? If you come along the side here, same side setup, but here's where it's somewhat disappointing. I really wanted to see, like on the 2023 Veloce and like on the 2023 TI models, the glossy black window moldings. But just like last year, they've carried over, and you can see how filthy they look, but the car hasn't been detailed. But the plastic cladded, rubber moldings just don't look good on these cars. I love the gloss black look. It would match so much better with the pillars here with gloss black like we've seen on the Veloce and TI models, and they did this last year as well. They didn't change it this year. Would have really loved to see that, but it might be just part of cost cutting. Now, in the rear, LED details per usual, right? Giulia badge there, Alfa insignia, all right? And then the black exhaust tips coming standard with the rear diffuser and that plastic cladding. So not too much to kind of gawk at, but it's a great looking color, great wheel setup as well, and everything else falls into place as it should, as it always has. Just would have loved to have seen the gloss black window moldings, just that small thing. Now we can't forget about what's under the hood, the very well-known 2-liter 4-cylinder, all right? And with this, you're looking at 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque with a 5.10 to 60, a 149 mile per hour top speed. Again, this is going to be going away very soon because the next generation Giulias may be hybrid, maybe EVs. We're waiting to see as Alfa Romeo is switching over to full EV by 2025, 2027 in that range. Well, if we're talking about the 2024s being previewed in a couple of months in November, well, that can only mean that this is not going to be here for much longer. And as we gave this a lot of crap for not having enough power that it could potentially have, it was still a great driving car with the 8-speed ZF transmission and the really incredible steering response, the acceleration. It was just a performer. We just wanted to see it at its max potential, you know, something in the 300 horsepower range. And as the EVs get higher up on that throttle response and the horsepower and all that stuff that they do, it's still not gonna have the exact same soul as ICE engines, all right? So the internal combustion engines are definitely giving off a great driving experience all around, where the EVs are going to be quick cars, but they may be a little bit more emotionless, a little bit soulless, as you could say. So I'm really sad to see this one go, but let's see what Alfa Romeo whips up in the future. Fortunately, fuel economy is the same. Obviously, what you're spending at the pump is not, but 27, 24, 33. 27 combined city and highway, 24 city and 33 highway, premium fuel only. But we're gonna have to break down that annual fuel cost that we're spending over the year at the pump on that sticker. As far as cargo, same thing that you're used to from Alfa Romeo in the rear. All 3 seats folding down. All right, you can see right there, we do have our battery stowed away over there. I'm not gonna unclip that because I'm always horrible at it. Our floor mats tucked there, our front plate mount kit there, and then if we go underneath, nothing. I mean, no run flats, or sorry, they do have run flats, so no spare tire. You do have a tow hook there and a screwdriver, but that's the same as it's always been for these Giulias. All right, guys, so inside of the Giulia Sprint, same loving that you're used to. Again, this is the entry-level model, but the entry-level model does get paddle shifters, all right? So you do see that on this model, like the previous model years for the 2022 Sprint. Now, also aluminum pedals are standard for the Sprint model, all right? So you get a little bit of extra equipment. You also have the wireless charger, which I have there, the dark wood here for the trim, all right? You also have your dual zone climate, 8.8-inch touchscreen, infotainment, stuff that you're used to, Nero leather interior, so Nero seats. I mean, it's basically all said and done like it was the year before, but keep in mind, this analog dial setup and the gauges and everything is going to be fully digital for the next model year as far as what we've seen in the spy photos, which we should know in November. So this is going to be Uconnect 5, which is the latest infotainment system from Stellantis, which you see in the Maserati models and the Tonale model, all right? And you will see the new full digital display for the whole virtual cockpit setup. It's going to look quite different from what you're used to now. So keep that in mind that these are the last model years you're going to be able to see these. So I just want to go over it very quickly because there's not anything really new for you to see. But I'm just reminding you on what is here while it's here, because if you like this setup better, you're going to miss it when it's gone. You may miss the way it's all said and done as far as the styling. But quick rundown for those who are new here. Your lighting setup, all right, your automatic start-stop, parking sensors, little extra cubby stowage here. You have your start-stop button on the steering wheel, wrapped in leather, flat bottom. All right, driver assistance controls, radio controls. Obviously, again, the big Italian paddle shifters there. Also, your 2-track system for your 8-speed ZF transmission. All right, you also have your cup holders, your USB 2.0 plug-in, dual zone climate, again, the 8.8-inch screen, electric parking brake, key fob holder, radio controls, your main kind of setup here for your hotkeys for home settings and for the TFT screen, or not TFT screen, the infotainment screen, just in case you don't want to use the touch screen. Driving modes, dynamic, natural, advanced efficiency. All right, this is, you know, for your most driving, or sorry, most throttle response, most, you know, kind of hardcore driving, your natural driving, everyday driving. You know, advanced efficiency is more for fuel economy to save on that. And again, Like I said, the wireless charger, the USB 2.0, USB-C, and aux cable plug-in, everything there. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory as far as everything that comes on this car. If you want to do a deep dive into the interiors, make sure you check out my 2022 videos because it's exactly the same thing. Rear seat setup is the same as you guys would expect. Same door paneling is up front. Same standard seating as you guys see, done in Nero. All right, with the gray stitching. Same with the cup holders in the back. And then you do have your HVAC vents right there in the center with your USB 2.0 plug-ins there and your heated seating. Nets on the back of the seats. Other than that, I know it's a little tight, but still a good place to be. Gotta check out the Xenons illuminated with the turn signal and the running LEDs there. DRL running LEDs. Turn signal there in amber, but you can't see it because, you know, for the sun. And then the rear tails, I do have the fog lamp on as well, so you'll see right there. Fog lamp illuminated with the rear tail LEDs. And again, what you guys are used to from Alfa. All right, guys, so here's the sticker for the 2023 model year. A couple things I need to break down for you guys. Let me turn down the AC a little bit. Guys, this Florida summer is hot, but I don't want to be distracting you guys with all that air blowing. So a couple things I want to break down, like I've been doing in the 2023 Veloce Giulia and 2023 Stelvio TI videos. I'm breaking down what's different, and the base price is going to change. So the previous model year, the base price was $43,350 to where it is $43,950 today. All right. The fuel cost, what you spend in 2022 last year, it was $1,650 for this model. Well, this year is $2,050 for your annual fuel cost. And just to put that side by side for you guys, this is the 2022 model. As you guys can see, 2022 Sprint. All right, same thing, $1,650, but $2,050 here. So as you guys can see, the EPA is the same for the cars. All right, nothing on Alfa's side, just is how life works. Same with the, base price, with the way the world is working with supply chain and all the stuff going on with the economies, you get it. Everything's going up in price. So that's, Alfa's, burden to bear, I guess you can say it in that way. Then after all your options, you still have the same $1,595 destination. You end up at $47,705. Disregard that warranty, please. All right. Again, as I explained in the other videos, and I made a whole separate video on this with an updated sticker for 2023, we are getting misprinted stickers from Alfa that say 3 years when it's the normal 4 years, 50,000 miles for the warranty. So again, take this with a grain of salt. We will have new stickers, I'm sure, shortly for these. We don't have them for all of them. We only have them for some of them. We didn't have it for this one. So disregard that warranty. That warranty is crap. This warranty is the one you're going to get for this model year. All right, so let's go over options because this only has 2 options on it. The anodized blue paint, $660. As I told you, that has not changed as far as the price. But the 18-inch dark turbine aluminum wheels, those have changed for price. They used to be $1,100. Now they're $1,500. Same wheels, guys. 18-inch dark turbine wheels, $1,100, $1,500. So again, things are costing more money. So just letting you know. All right. Other than that, those are your 2 options when it comes down to this Sprint. Keeping it basic for the entry-level model, and everything else on the standard side is the same that you guys are used to. So I will go over it very slowly. I think one thing that's not there is under the Sirius XM, there was a connected service trial thing that you could have for the previous model years, which is not on there for this year. Other than that, all of this is the same as last year. So in case you guys need to pause it, zoom in, do all that stuff, there you go. That's all your standard equipment for the entry-level Sprint. So what did you guys think? All right, guys, so what did you think about the 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint, the starting point for the 2023 model year? Again, it's shown off in this beautiful spec, but at the same time, a couple of disappointments like the rubber trim, plastic trim, whatever you want to call it, the price on the wheels, little bit increase for the option. You know, the base price starts a little higher. You know, that's a lot of things that are out of Alfa's control for a lot of things going on in the world. But at the same time, you know, the consumers have to deal with it too. So with that said, what did you guys think about the entry-level Sprint for 2023 and the options that are available, what you guys see here? Let me know down in the comments below. Now with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the first 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. We have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love and support, guys. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch in case you want t-shirts, tank tops, stickers, pillows, coffee mugs, Kango hats, everything Ron's Rise is there. And I'm also on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. See everything I'm posting: Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and Fiat that doesn't always make it here to the channel. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.